All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy TVA, aka Mr. Movie. And I just want to speak about this whole situation that is going on with Tory Lanez, the Megan Thee Stallion situation. Now, for all of the people who have followed my old account before it got removed, you already know that we all have said something was wrong with this case. If Tory did it, yes, he should be arrested for it. But if they did not have real evidence that he actually did it, then no, he should not have been put in prison. Now, the major red flag was when her friend asked for immunity um, when she decided to take her stance. Also, on top of that, not to mention that they said that Tory Lane's DNA was not even on the firearm. And I'm trying to figure out if that was his firearm and he had the firearm, how come his DNA wasn't on the firearm? Not to mention that Megan Thee Stallion manipulated and lied multiple times and changed her story multiple times. Okay? Now, here we are today. Fast forward to today. The bodyguard is now coming out and stating that Tory wasn't the one who did it, but the friend was the one who actually did it. But see, here's what's crazy about this. There was a couple of events that took place before all of this actually came out, as if someone already knew, someone with money and power already knew that this was going to actually happen. Tory Lanez got attacked when he was arrested by allegedly some Mexican inmate who was in there for murder. Okay. Now, this individual was in there allegedly for, murdering a child and being with a child that was underage, and that's the child he actually murdered. And allegedly, the reason why he attacked Tory Lanez was because Tory Lanez said something about his wife. But that just doesn't make any sense, because if he cared so much about his wife, then why was he messing with the underage girl and decided to take her life? So to me, that story just never made sense to me. But here's what's crazy about it. Around this time is when the whole situation of Megan getting exposed, or the lies getting exposed, dropped. I think it was like a day or 2 days after all of this started to take place. Now, prior to this, Tory Lanez had a very close relationship with the streamer DDG. Matter of fact, DDG was one of the only streamers at the time who actually did a music video and a song with Tory Lanez while Tory Lanez was in prison. And he basically got backlash for it. But here's what's crazy. Megan Thee Stallion is under or affiliated with Roc Nation. DDG's baby mother is affiliated with Roc Nation. Now, she's not signed to Roc Nation. I believe she's signed to Beyonce, or Beyonce got her signed, meaning that she's cool with Beyonce, and Beyonce is the wife of Jay-Z. I'm pretty sure you can understand where I'm going at with this. Jay-Z sent DDG a $300,000 LQ bottle before all of this came out, right? Jay-Z sent him this bottle on stream, which was kind of crazy and kind of ironic to me. But here's the thing now. Now that all of this stuff with Megan Thee Stallion is about to get resurfaced again, now all of a sudden, the Haley sister, DDG's baby mother, is coming out stating that DDG have been attacking her, and she got a restraining order. Now, a lot of you just don't understand how restraining orders work. Just because someone has a restraining order on you at the point and at the time, it does not mean that that restraining order is going to be permanent. You can get a restraining order on someone as long as you can convince the judge that the person who you are getting the restraining order on is dangerous to you. Now, you don't always have to necessarily bring proof. Your story can be good enough. And then later on down the line, you two will go to court again to see if that restraining order is going to be permanent, meaning that anyone can get a restraining order on anyone without 100% hard proof evidence. Just putting it out there. Now, and I'm not saying that any of this stuff is true, and I'm not saying that DDG can't be harmful or a bad person, but the timing is just ridiculous now, because what's happening now, by the DDG story being on top of attacking the sister, it kind of pushes that Tory Lanez and Megan situation down a little bit. Now, it's wild that this story, or she is now coming forward with the alleged abuse around the time of Tory Lanez story getting resurfaced, that he was not the one who did it, but Megan's friend was. If you follow my drift. Now, if that's not even coincident, if that's not just a coincidence to you all, we can just speak about the fact that as soon as Chris Brown posts Free Tory on his social media, out of nowhere, the blogs and the media start to post that Chris Brown is being charged, or he's being arrested for hitting a producer with a liquor bottle. This all happened after he said Free Tory. Okay? So people might be like, so why would Jay-Z or any of them want to get rid of DDG? Well, let's really think about it, okay? DDG is one of the top streamers. He's close with Tory Lanez. So more than likely, if he is free or have free time to speak about the Tory Lanez situation, he might end up making a Free Tory stream, which is kind of going to be bad for Roc Nation or Megan Thee Stallion and her fans and all of that, right? So by getting him out of the picture or keeping him busy, it's secure that he would not go, he won't have enough time to speak about Tory Lanez or to conversate or give his opinion about the Tory Lanez situation, because streamers' opinions have a big impact on the industry as far as how people see certain artists. Now, I'm not saying that any of this stuff is true. Like I said, I'm just saying that all of the timing of all of this stuff happening, it's giving that someone is hiring and someone is trying to stop whoever and trying to prevent this Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation from resurfacing again to the top. Because once again, Megan Thee Stallion definitely did or do bring in a lot of income to Roc Nation. Okay, so I don't really know what's really going on with the whole situation, but it's just the timing of everything. Like I said, I'm not saying that Haley is lying and DDG is not, and DDG isn't a bad person, and you know Tory didn't do. What I'm saying is the timing of all of this stuff is giving. It's just weird to me, and not to mention, we have seen a situation with Blueface and Chrisean Rock, where Chrisean Rock was saying that Blueface was attacking her and doing all of these things to her, all this negative stuff to her. And then one day, Chrisean Rock was attacking Blueface, and then somebody recorded the whole situation and put it out. And we found out that, he pinned her down and all of that stuff, but it was in the context of her trying to attack him. Okay? And then she was able to get online and brag about harming him and blackening his eye and doing negative and abuse to him, and it was seen as okay, right? And then that's when people just realized that we were just dealing with two toxic people who are destined for each other, and we just mind our business. So I say that because a lot of people gotta understand that there is two sides to a story, and things can be manipulated through the media. And I'm not going to say that Haley is lying, but I need to see every single thing before we get to saying that DDG is a bad this, he's a bad that, because text messages and everything could be flipped and taken out of context. Jonathan Major, whole situation with him, all of the women, oh, he's a bad person, he harmed this person, he did this person wrong, he did that to the girl, you can tell he's like that. Come to find out that the woman lied. The lady with the brick lady, got on social media, stated that a man hit her with a brick and all of this, lied and said that these men didn't help her when indeed they did help her, took money from the community, put up GoFundMes, had women crying over her and everything. Come to find out that she was the actual aggressor and that all of that stuff was fake and that man never hit her with an actual brick. The woman who faked her whole entire kidnapping, okay? Faked her whole entire kidnapping. Had us all out here praying that she got better. That she got found and all of this stuff. Come to find out that she faked her whole kidnapping the whole time. So once again, I'm not going to sit here and say that what happened to her did not happen. But what I am going to say is I'm just going to be patient to see exactly how this all transpire. Hear all audio, watch all videos, and wait until the judge come to their final decision. But all I'm saying is it's a lot of weird things going on with this whole situation. But tell me what you all think in the comments.